Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video of Hades. Well, this video has been cut short and was very random. Partly because I never expected to get such a good run. Well, right now I'm facing two boss, Theseus and the Minotaur, and this was a really tough fight. Like, I did this fight multiple times, like about 15, 16 odd times, and I think this is my 18th run or something. And then this fight got me going mad. Like, I tried a lot of times and it never worked. They would always kill me one way or the other. So I just gave up and I'm like, screw this. I'm just gonna play normally. I'm not gonna record anything. And then it happened randomly. I was playing and I got a really good run. And that's one of the reasons you're directly seeing me record this fight. I couldn't record any gameplay before this. Well, I guess that shouldn't matter. But this was an insane fight. The satisfaction was 200%. Well, the Minotaur goes nuts now and then. His main attacks are the huge axe swing that you can see. And then he jumps at you with the other guy, Theseus, randomly throwing spears at you. So one trick I used was make him throw the spear at the bull himself, doing lots of damage. And the other part that really helped me during this boss fight was the cold effect that is being applied. Like you can see, whenever I try to evade or dash, a cold breeze or a projectile is thrown forward in the direction I dash, and that slows down the enemy and also applies some damage. And also my cast that I do, which is another special, does a hell lot of damage. Ooh, I just summoned Athena. Athena is insane. She gives you invulnerability and any projectile thrown at you is instantly reflected back. See that? His spear just went back at him. Self-hurt. Screw you, Theseus. And down goes the bull. Getting one guy off is such relief. And now Theseus being an easy target. Still kills me. Thanks to Dead Defiance, I'm able to resurrect and continue the threshold that I'm putting on him. Well, Theseus is very easy to read. He has simple attacks. He goes with a spin attack, throws the spear, and then eventually you will see what he does. Yeah, that guy is very laid back. But the thing is, you can't attack him up front. He has that stupid shield and a spear similar to mine. Yeah, there he goes. He's summoning the God Pass. Damn, that's an insane attack. I think he called upon Aphrodite to help him. Yeah, there you go. That cast lob attack that freezes the opponent is really insane. And the special attack that I'm using with the spear does a hell lot of damage with the throw and has insane amount of crit chance. And the critical damage it does is like 200, 300. You can see the damage numbers go up. 244, 190. It's a really good fight. Man, this fight got me pumped up. This fight was very satisfying because you defeated two enemies. And it's like a handicap match, but you still beat them. And it's so satisfying. Finally. That's what you get for ganging up.
That'll teach him.
Hell yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, that is good. That is a good battle. I barely made it. And now we skip forward to almost the end of the game, but not the real end. It's the final level, and this Cerberus guarding the gates to Tartarus, what is called the underworld otherwise. And you go through a lot of tests and then you go to this huge door. I'm almost fully upgraded right now. And you meet the man himself, the god, the protector of the underworld, Hades. Man, this dialogue is epic.
My brothers and my sisters and myself, we too wanted to slay our parents, the Titans, bastards, and worse.
You think?
And you succeeded. Chopped up some of them into many tiny bits and sprinkled them throughout the pits of Tartarus so they can't regenerate. Or so I hear.
Yeah, you definitely hear.
Inspiring, really.
We had no recourse at the time save to collaborate. Developed a specific plan and saw it through. And the Titans. You think me cruel, yet know nothing of cruelty. But here, you want something to hate, then have it.
Yeah, that hate mostly is produced by him not letting him do the things he wants or going out to the open world. But eventually he's just bound to the underworld. Yeah, here comes the big boss, the man himself. Hades was a tough fight, even though I didn't make it to him multiple times. I think this was the third or fourth time that I fought him. But then man, he's tough. Like me, he gets one revival once he dies. And then you see, he has a basic set of attacks to start with, but then as the fight progresses, it gets really complicated and really complex and a lot of enemies pop up. Right now I'm doing decent damage using the lobs to slow him down. There he goes, summoning extra minions. Well, thanks to my power-ups, I have deflect on my basic attacks, deflect on my special attack, and I have a deflect 8 that I can use, which really helped me in this fight. And these annoying little skulls, you can see the glowing ones, if you don't destroy them quickly, yeah, there you go, they release that wave of energy that does stupid damage. There you go again. Yeah, and also the power of Hermes, where it makes you invulnerable for half a second once you dash. You think half a second is less, but then man, that's a lifesaver. Yeah, deflection helped a lot in this fight. So many projectiles being thrown at you. Oh, this was a good fight. Yeah. Yeah, and he disappears randomly and he pops up from somewhere, throws those stupid skulls. There you see the deflect again. But this whole run, I never expected that I'd clear it with a spear, because a spear is not a very good weapon. Oh, there you go with Athena. Anything he throws at me is reflected back at him. I just love this power. Especially for this one. There you go, summoning more. So I was telling, the spear is not really a very easy weapon to wield. It's not that great, but once you get the right boons, man, the spear is good. Because it lets you fight from range, from long range, and lets you get close to the enemies and do these continuous thrust attacks, which have a lot of backstab. Damn, he's getting the best of me. Both of us clinging on with the same level of life. Reflecting those skulls back at him, am I? Yeah, those skulls can be a pain in the rear, in the part. If it wasn't for the slowing down from my cast. Oh, there you go, Hades. He's down. Hell yeah, that's what you think. The fight's over and bam! Surprise, bitches! He gets me back. I was so not expecting that wave. Round 2, boys. Just when you think it's all over. And this fight was like, I thought that I was done for. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna make it because I died. And my health is less than half. And then somehow I managed to cling on. And this annoying beam attack that he throws at you is so damn strong. You can't do anything but hide from it. And the green pillars eventually will catch you. If you get, you can't touch me, Hades. I have Athena on my side. No amount of beam is gonna help you. I had to take cover in the end because it was done for. Yeah, so the slowdown effect in the cast also makes an explosion once Hades is frozen enough, and that also does, like you saw, 378 damage. That's a combo from Demeter, the goddess of seasons, and Dionysus, the god of wine and rings. And man, if you get too cold, you're gonna get an explosion of hangover. Holy shit is going all out. Yes, both of us are at our end. Like, this is do or die right now. One hit, even once, and then I'm gonna die. Because his attacks do a ton of damage. I think 60 or 40 damage if I get stuck in the circle. There you go. Just missed. I left with 35. That did 30 damage almost. There you go. Woo!
I
Finally, Hades goes down. And I'm free.
go then.
That was so good.
Get out of here.
Such a great fight. I had so much fun
I
doing
told you
that.
that I would, Father.
So unexpected. I never
Don't
thought I
go
would
to.
clear this with the spear. But I had great boons on the way.
Wait,
Really great boons. You never know when you get the perfect run.
if you
I think it was my
If you find
18th or 19th attempt.
if you somehow find her, tell her something for me. Tell her. Tell her Cerberus is doing very well.
So Cerberus is the three-headed dog, his pet.
What? Wait, I don't think I owe you any favors here. She'll answer me one question and I'll give it some thought. How's that?
I know your question, boy.
Persephone. My mother.
I
Of course he won't get an
Over the
answer.
darkness. There is
Back to the underworld.
escape.
And that's that. Well, I did think this was the end, but it's not the true ending. You did defeat Hades, but then you will see what I mean. Yeah, as you can see, I have a bunch of good boons. 3 of them at heroic, pressure points. Any damage you deal has a chance to be a lot of critical. 5% is the additional, you can see. Divine strike, attacks can deflect, and trippy shot, you can see. The cast that did most of the damage, 291. Also freezes enemies. That was real good. Yeah. And Hermes' power too. All of them played a big role. The surprise run, I'd call it. I didn't even record it. I was like, screw this shit. I'm just gonna try my best and level up, maybe farm some darkness. And then bam. You face Hades. You beat him. You face the duo first. You beat them first and then survive the last level. Survive that. And with just 1 resurrect left, killed Hades, who also had a resurrect left. And it was satisfying. Yeah, it shows that I finished it with Eternal Spear, 41 minutes, the whole playthrough. Damn, that was good. And that's some Titan Blood to go.
Barafa shuddered just now.
Titan Blood is used to upgrade your weapons, to unlock a new form of theirs. So Zangris was, his whole point to get through the underworld, through Hades, was to get out in the open and experience Earth. Because he's never been on the outside.
I made it. Beyond the frozen overlook,
Finally.
await the first glimpse of the sun to your left, and onward through the cold. Sure hope this works, Nyx.
Nyx is like his foster mother who brings him up. When Persephone, his real mother, blood biological mother, is gone, he thinks he abandoned her, but that's not the case always. Not the case this time too.
The surface, windswept, racked by freezing cold, nonetheless instills within the prince a sense of awe and the sublime, for it is unlike anything that he has seen.
Yup,
It's
never been
beautiful.
outside, away from the underworld, away from Tartarus. He's coughing already. Corona, bro, wear mask. I think this view sums it up.
Thing. That's
So
the
beautiful.
sun.
After destroying Hades like that, I just sit there and camp, lay down on a mat, open a bottle of fine whiskey or some beer, Just sit there for the sunset.
Is this a cat?
And he finally makes it. Moment of truth. The person he's been waiting to meet for. All this while after 17 attempts.
Hello?
Or 18 maybe.
Hello indeed.
She has no idea, does she?
Pray, who might you be wandering all the way out here?
Yep, she has no
You're
idea.
trespassing on private property, you know. Speak up.
You must be Persephone. My name is Zagreus, and I think I might be your son.
What?
What?
Get out of here.
Imposter.
I shall make you.
How dare you?
No, so then you are her. I don't care if you hate me, but I'm not leaving until I get some answers. I never even knew you existed. Why did you leave me?
You died. You
Why?
died. Those burning feet, they sputtered out when
Shit.
you were born.
Really?
But
Imagine the
now
fear
you're
on
standing here before me.
the look on her face when that happened.
How?
I died? I died? What, you mean permanently died? But I'm alive. Oh, God. You never even knew I existed either.
Yep.
Alive. Zagreus, he even kept your name.
How
Live. How can
supportive.
this be? You live. You live. Oh, the cruel fates.
Oh, the
My
reunion.
son.
Always emotional.
Mother.
Time passes, and so they talk about a lot of stuff. But
I
unfortunately,
beat him, finally, though he did everything he could to prevent our meeting here like this.
you can't
But
stay
there's
for
something He
long.
wanted me to tell you
Can
in
you?
the end. He said to tell you Cerberus is doing very well.
He told you that, did he? That's good.
Yep.
That's good.
Dogo is fine.
Though, tell me something.
Don't worry
Zagreus.
about Dogo.
How is it that you found me? To have journeyed all this way, I scarce believe it. Zagreus?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's... Guess I'm just a little
Yep.
tired, that's all.
Time's up,
Not
buddy.
accustomed to the weather as I
We're
think you
almost
call
done
it.
here.
No. No, that isn't it. It's
Of
that
course it isn't.
you cannot stay here. You can't stay here.
No, I can't.
Really, you're
Really can't.
kicking me out? Why?
The fates are cruel, Zagreus. You're bound to that place. Same as your father. So they would have us say goodbye. For now. My heart soars knowing you live. Then it breaks.
Goddamn,
Our time
son.
together was so brief.
After all these attempts,
No,
after all
I
that
can-
effort.
come back.
But at least you
Come
get to
back.
see her.
Now that I found you,
Now she knows.
maybe he'll
Now
just
you
let
know.
me come back.
You tell him I demand it.
Hell
And
yeah.
I demand he also tell me how come he, or for that matter,
Nyx.
never
But
sent
Nyx,
notice
why
that you
didn't she
lived.
never tell? Probably she had
Olympus
her
is all
reasons.
rife with schemers. But I was so naive to think that they were different.
Nyx
I'll
is his
tell him.
foster mother, by the way.
I'll tell him. I feel awful.
She's the goddess
I-
of darkness.
I have to go.
And
The
that's what
Styx shall
powers them
take
off.
you then. Oh, Zagreus. Farewell, my son.
Goodbye.
Won't you come back to me? When you are able, please. Come back. I shall be waiting here,
Hell yeah.
however long
Definitely
it takes.
will. We'll talk more, mother.
However long
So long.
it takes.
And that was the first run,
Can't.
which I didn't even
Pose.
think I'll make it onto. Yeah, that brings us to the
Mother.
end.
I have to
That
get back
part.
there.
Probably another run soon.